You just can't even discuss it. Request an agenda for the district. Exactly. That's what you need, an agenda. You need it. First of all, you need to figure out which disagreement are they talking about? The one they made or the one you made? Because if it's the one you made, cool. Because what you want to know is, so what are you going to do about the disagreement then? I don't even understand. Is there going to be paperwork? Is it going to be a written agreement? I mean, what's the agenda? I don't understand. What's the purpose? Because I thought we were doing a mediation. No, they don't want to do mediation because, you know why? Mediation is going to generate a legal binding contract that they're going to have to sign. First thing I want you to do is, I want you to find out what disagreement are they talking. Which one? Talking about the one you guys filed against me that's bogus, or the one I filed against you that the allegations are clear? Which one? And are you talking about the one I just filed, or are you talking about the one I filed a long time ago that you guys in retaliation did this? Are you talking about that disagreement? I don't know which disagreement you're talking about. That's what you do. You disagree with ESY in transition. Tell them no. Tell them you want it. They said no. Tell them to do their job. That's what you tell them. You tell them, pursuant to 34 CFR 300.503, they have to put in writing, did they do that? Did they tell you, or did they answer all of those questions? And if they didn't, they know they're busted. See, they can't even go and add that. I told you. I love it when a plan comes together. I told you. They can't even, there's no such thing as a disagreement meeting. There's nothing. You tell them there's no such thing. Okay? You tell them there is a such thing called prior written notice. So if they refuse, then they have to put it in writing and they have to answer all those questions. And all you have to do is cut and paste 503, the 7 things where they refuse. And under 503, where it says refusal, the content of the notice, you have to tell them all of that. Then you have to tell them, and by the way, I don't have any of the documents that you relied on. Go fuck. Oops. They're scared. You tell them you're not doing a disagreement meeting at all. Don't do anything. Tell them to fill out the papers and wait. Tell them to tell the disagreement there's a dispute. Tell them it's not a disagreement, it's a dispute. Tell them there's nothing to talk about. I put my disagreement, my dispute in writing. You guys need to respond to it. When you respond to it, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Tell them to bite dirt. I don't care. Tell them there's no such thing as a disagreement meeting. And I don't have to go. And I'm not. It's a dispute. It's called state complaint procedures. It's a dispute, and it's not mediation. There's a reason why they're not calling it mediation. Because if you call it mediation, then you get to call the place. But they know you're not going to agree to it. So they're calling it disagreement. I mean, they're like cellophane. You could see right through them. It's unbelievable. Absolutely not. Do not do it. You tell them the disagreement's in writing. Tell them you don't understand. Is there another language? Okay, I got to tell you guys something I did one time. This is so bad. So one time, this stupid idiot special ed director, she just wasn't getting what I was saying. It was like she was from another country. So in my next email to her, I told her, do you need this to be in another language? She didn't respond. And she didn't answer my questions. So I went to Google, I used their translator, and I copied all of it and pasted it into Google and translated it into Spanish. And then I sent it to her. I said, do you understand now? I don't get it. What did I tell her? No habla español. Habla español, habla inglés. What's one? Pick one. So she got mad. I don't care. You're stupid. You're not answering very simple questions. So I filed a complaint with ESY, and now they're offering it. Just tell them no. Tell them, this is what you tell them. You tell them that's what the investigation's all about. Tell them, I don't understand. So what I would do is just mess with them. So you say, are you telling me you don't understand what I wrote? Because it's my understanding, according to the rules, the federal regulations, you guys have to respond to this. So I don't understand. I'm not engaged. I don't understand. So what part don't you understand? Just words in there you don't understand? Is that what the problem is? Now you mess with them. Okay? Now you mess with them. And you tell me, well, I don't understand. I filed a you guys, I asked for this. So, and then you break it down for me. So let me see if I get this right. In an email you say, so let me see if I get this right. So I asked for ESY. You said no. I filed a complaint. I don't understand. What part don't you understand? Is there some words in there you don't understand? I understand what you don't understand. I was pretty clear. I thought it was pretty clear. I'm not. You guys need to answer, and then you tell them what you guys need to do is comply with the regulations and answer the complaint. I filed a complaint. Now you guys, this is what you do. You pretend they didn't say nothing. You say, I filed a complaint. This is what you say to them, just like this, real nice and easy. Okay, so maybe you don't understand how this works. See, I filed a complaint. That's called a dispute. Because you see, I'm disputing what you said no to. That's what you say. Oh, nice. You see, I'm disputing the fact that you said no to my reasonable request for ESY. We had a meeting, and that meeting was a screwed up one, right? You say, no. So this will be the third meeting? No, we're not doing none of that. No. See, you guys didn't think I was going to do this, so you tell them I was pretty clear. First of all, everything that I said, I don't understand what part you don't understand. I'm not having another meeting with you. The last time we had a meeting, you had your stupid attorney there. That's what you tell them. And every time I went to say something, you guys were out in the hallway discussing it with your attorney. So you tell your attorney, I said, bite me. That's what you tell them. I'm not doing anything with you. Absolutely not. You want me to go have a third meeting on ESY? First you lied, and you said we talked about it. Then we had the meeting, and you didn't talk about it then either. And then you were running outside in the hallway with your stupid attorney. So you know what? You should have thought about all of that, because what you didn't know is I was going to file against you, huh? Keep it up. I don't care. I don't care. File another damn hearing, you morons. Yeah. That's what I do. Yep. Yeah, Linda, she doesn't have to do it that way, because they screwed up everything. What she needs to do is just mess with them. Exactly. The 3 meetings. That's what you tell them. Excuse you. Wait a minute. You want me to have 3 meetings with you about ESY because you guys screwed up? First, and that's what you get them with. First of all, it's not a disagreement. It's a dispute. Let's be clear. And that's what you say. First of all, it's a dispute. It's not a disagreement. It's a dispute. I asked the ESY. You said no. I said without it, he will be denied FAPE. You still said no. Then you said you talked about this last week when you did. When I questioned how come we didn't discuss it, you said we discussed it last week. Your own people said, no, we didn't. And then say it. Then say who it was that said, oh, no, we didn't discuss this. And then when I went on to discuss it, you guys were doing your thing with your stupid attorney, because you had to have your attorney there. So you know what to do? Go do you. I'm doing me. If you guys have a problem with this, here's what your job function is. Your job function is to respond to the complaint. I don't know what to tell you. I'm all set. I'm done having meetings with you. I told the state how many meetings I had with you. And by the way, if you didn't, you can add more stuff. Oh, yeah, guys. I forgot to tell you that. When you file a complaint, you can always add more information as it's going along, because it takes them 60 days. More stuff could pop off. More documents could come before you. You could remember something that you didn't send before. You can actually add more documents to it. Yes, you can. Do it. Okay? So, yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. But see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to prior written notice. So, in your instance, Mary, you tell them to contact the state, or you just tell them, look, I'm not clear what you want from me. I tried this 3 times. You want me to go back again for a 3rd time? I'm not doing it again. You guys were the designated authority regarding special education. You guys are the ones that's supposed to be implementing this crap. You guys want me to be responsible for everything, and you guys are somehow relieved of any obligation to provide special education services. I'm all set. Go do you. I'm going to do me. Go, bye. That's what you tell them. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I like that. Bye, Felicia. That's what you tell them. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. I don't care nothing about it. They're all stupid. They're stupidos and stupidos. And I want to thank you guys. You guys are really cool. You're all starting to get it now. And you're helping each other out. And that's a wonderful thing. What you need to do is start helping people out in your own community, and, tell them, hey, if you don't like me, go find Tammy. And because the more people we get doing this, the better it is. The more you guys help each other out, wonderful. But you guys also have to remember that you don't know what's going on. Every case, even though it's the same laws that are being broken, it's for different reasons. So you have to be careful when you're giving somebody advice on what to do. That's why I'm always spouting off the law. I'm always doing it because this is what the law says. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't say if you have this, if you have autism, then this is what you can do. If you have dyslexia, then this is what you can do. If you have this, no, it doesn't say that in the law. If you say, like in this instance with Mary, I requested ESY for my kid. They said no. And they didn't have anything to back it up. And they didn't do this. And they didn't do it. It doesn't matter what the kid's disability is. When they said no, they were supposed to put it in writing. When they said no, they were supposed to answer all of those questions. And if they didn't, they're screwed. And because they didn't write an IEP that included ESY, when they developed the IEP, that means they actually wrote an IEP that's not reasonably calculated to address his unique needs because they predetermined that he wasn't getting ESY. I mean, Jesus Christ, you don't have to be God to see what they're up to. You don't have to be clairvoyant. You don't have to have telepathic powers. I mean, they're just see-through. You can see right through them. And they lie like a rug. They lie when telling the truth would be better. And it's better when they lie because usually when they lie, they don't have anything to back them up. Or what they have to back up, like I actually had a school, I'm telling you. I filed a complaint against the school district. And one of my issues was that they never invited the kid who was 14 years old to come to her own meeting. Do you know these wombats? I got the meeting invitation and her name wasn't on it. They typed everybody's name on this attendees list. All the people that were invited to this team meeting. They typed all their names in it, including the mothers, and they never invited the kid. And that was my allegation. That's a biggie. Okay? The kid's 14. Why didn't you invite her? Who told you not to invite her? So I nailed him on it. Do you know the school district wrote that kid's name on the attendance sheet? And I already had the one that didn't have it. I literally caught them in a lie. And then I told the friggin' state, I said, I mean, they just wrote it in there like that. It was okay. They got him for it. But that's the kind of stuff they do. They don't care. Oh, honey, no worries. Kimberly. Kimberly says, we are all extremely thankful for you. Oh, girl. I love this so much. You have no idea. You just have no idea. This and crocheting, I love it. Okay, just love it. If I could crochet a house for myself, I would. I love crocheting that much. But I love this too. And now I'm writing these books. This is so cool. I just love these books. I'm so happy because it's exactly what you guys needed. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, how do I write that? I've written them, tried to play around with these kind of books before, but it never came out right. It's just like, I'm like, this is stupid. If I was a parent, I wouldn't buy this book. It's dumb. I need something quick. It's going to get it across to people. Everybody's going to know what I'm talking about, including me. I can read it, understand it. Yep, that's what I want you to do right there. Go look it up. Go investigate that right there. Oh, bye-bye. Go do your job. That's what I want to do. I love this so much. You have no idea. And it's so big. There's so many things that I can do with this. It's lovely. And when I get my degree, my master's, and I have a master's degree and wait till, because I haven't even done it yet. I'm about to do it. I'm going to go become a member of the APA. When I become a member of the APA, then I can buy the testing instruments that these schools won't do. And then they're really screwed because now I know what the tests look like. Now I know what they can do. And then there's this other program that I can get like all of your information. And it's called SPSS. And it's specifically on how to take numbers, the testing scores, and then get all of them. Because she has a wombat. Don't even tell me that, girl. I actually know how to make the, what is it called? Amugurumi. I actually know how to do it. I made a Tammy doll. She looks crazy, and I'm afraid to send it to people because people might stick pins in her. There are no checks and balances to make sure they do what they need to until they're called on it or a complaint is filed. It's like kindergartners left in the room. Exactly. That's a perfect analogy. It's exactly that. They'll do whatever they can get away with. They will. They will do whatever they can because they're no good. And that's why it's so much fun for me because, okay, who's putting all this stuff in there? Recessing and reconvening meeting. No, a decision there. I don't care nothing about what that is. IEP must be made. I don't care nothing about that. ARD committee, must not exceed 10 school days unless it, no, and no. I don't care nothing about that ARD bullshit, okay? I don't care nothing about it. You don't have to go. There's no law that says you filed a complaint and now you have to go to a disagreement meeting. And if there is, I'm going to tell you what to do. You go to the meeting. First of all, you already did that. Because there was one meeting, they said no. Then there was this meeting, they said no. The only reason why there's a disagreement is because you filed a complaint. Like they did the last time. You filed a complaint, they filed for a hearing. We're not doing none of that. All right, the schedule can at a mutually, no. Recess and reconvene is not required. See right there? When the child's presence on the campus, it's not required anyway. A decision concerning requirement elements of the must be made by mutually agreed upon. Yeah, so they said no. When the mutually agreed agreement about all requirements of the IEP is not achieved, the parent who disagrees must be offered. Yeah, they did. Okay, they did their job. They're done. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not interested. Must be offered a single opportunity to recess and reconvene the ARD meeting. You want to go, go. You don't have to. It says it must be offered. That's it. They offered it. Don't go. I wouldn't go. If it was me, all the shit they did to you, why would you give them another chance? They're still going to say no because they're stupid. Now, if you think there's a possibility that the lawyer's not going to be there, absolutely not. Because you know what's not in here? The fact that who's going to come to, if they have to do this meeting, then the period of time must not exceed 10 school days unless the parties, the RD meeting must schedule the reconvened meeting at a mutually given up time and place. Recess is not required. It doesn't matter. It's not required any place. May lead to a placement. During the recess, the RD meeting members must consider alternatives. That's the 503. That's what they were supposed to do already. They didn't do that. They didn't do their job. And one additional resource person is that when ARD committee agrees to recess, reconvene due to independent facilitator. No, if a recess is implemented and the ARD committee still cannot reach, then failure to reach about the required elements. ARD may recess an ARD committee for reasons other than the failure to reach. I mean, so I don't understand. And then what? That's nonsense. You don't have to participate in it if you don't want to. They're already forcing you into mediation. You don't need to. Tell them bite you. I wouldn't go. Unless you think, I'm not in your shoes, but unless you truly believe that if you go there, they're actually going to do that, go. But I don't understand. This is the third meeting. Just because, what happened to this? Okay. The reason why that guy said, now I understand. They're no good. The reason why that guy said that this was discussed at the last ARD meeting, okay, is because they didn't do this. And it's way past the 10 days. So that's what you send it to them. During my last ARD meeting, when I asked you for this again, you said, we already discussed this. And you said no then. That's what you told me. So now what you do is you file against them for not implementing that. Because she said they had this meeting on such and such a day at the last ARD meeting. Forget that guy, what he said. Because she said that to you. We already discussed this and we told you no. What they didn't do was that law right there. Did you get that? No, you didn't. So now they think, David Joy killed one man. You're crazy. It's true, but crazy. That's right. So what you do is you use it against them. And you say, wait a minute, wait. During the last ARD meeting, put the date. I asked for ESY services during that meeting, and my meeting was recorded. And you said, or whatever. And you said, I don't know if your meeting was recorded, by the way. But anyway, I'm just assuming. But anyway, you told me that We already discussed this and you told me no. So where's this documentation? I don't have it. So what? Don't ask them where's the documentation. You tell them, and you never sent me this notice. Now file a complaint on them that they never filed that. Don't say nothing. Just file the complaint and say, additionally, and then put all of that they sent you. They never sent this. This is the second time. They told me no. They admitted they had the meeting. They admitted they already told me no at the last ARD meeting, and then they never did this right here. That's a violation. Add it. That's what you do. I hate them. I hate them all. So everything they sent you, you package it up real nice, and you say, during this ARD meeting, I asked about ESY, and this woman right here, or this person said to me, we already discussed this at the last ARD meeting, and we told you no. I never got the 503, the 34 CF, the prior written notice of their refusal to act on my request, and I never got this nonsense about a disagreement meeting that the state has made up. So I'm all set. So then that's what you do. You send it over to them and you say, I want you to investigate this too, because I think that's what they're doing. And then you say, I want all of this. I'm doing this for all of the kids. I want you to investigate the entire school and all of these issues that I just did on my kid. I want you to do. Okay. That's my girl. That's how you do it. Because they're dumb. They're no good. Okay. So I hope I helped you guys out. I don't know if I did, but I mean, I talked about 503. I hope you guys understand how important 503 is. And I'm telling you right now, every single time you guys ask for something, they say no. You say, my kid needs it in order to access the general curriculum, or he will be denied FAPE. That's what you say. I think I'm going to get a t-shirt that actually said that. I am requesting ... If my kid doesn't get it, he will be denied FAPE. That's what you say. And then the next words out of your mouth is they're going to say no again. You're going to say the next words out of your mouth is you're putting that in writing, right? Pursuant to 34 CFR 300.503. That's what you. If you guys don't learn anything from me, I want you to understand. I want you to learn and understand prior written notice. It means everything. It's a big deal, okay? Because if they don't tell, and do you know that when they tell you no, they have to provide you with your protections. They have to provide you with your procedural safeguards. They have to say somewhere in that notice that you have the right to, here's all the documentations if you want to do due process, if you want to file a complaint, if you want to have a facilitated meeting, here's all the information. They have to tell you what your rights are if you dispute their decision. They can't just say no, and they can't just put it on a nice piece of paper. They have to tell you why, and they have to give you your protection rights. When they tell you no, they have to do that. That's the law, okay? That's what gives. I'm going to beat this in you guys' head. You're almost there. It is very helpful. Good. So now I'm going to say good night to everybody, because I want to skip my happy little butt over to my couch, and I want to do the transition. Okay, it's going to be fun. That one's going to be kind of big. It's going to be more than 11 pages. It's going to be kind of big. But anyway, I'm going to do the transition one, and I'm going to do the first one, the first complaint. That one's ready to go. It's just a general one on all areas that I could possibly think of. And I can also add stuff to these books. So yes, I'm going to do that so I can get that done tonight. Okay. I'm definitely going to get it done by tomorrow. So you'll see the book. It'll be out there. I don't know if that was the first book. I don't know how fast they get them out there. So it'll be real cool. Okay. So how about that? And then if you have a problem, if anybody's buying these books and you guys have a problem, if you're not understanding something or you don't know what evidence to bring, or that's why I put it on the back. Those are the on the back of the book. There are links, and there are. I'll show you my newly purchased one. And I am. Oh, goody, I sold two. I think I might have sold more, but I sold two. That's good. So anyway, on the back of the book are the links. I was told you can download them, and if it's a download to a PDF, there's a way to click on those things. But if not, just print out. You can just print out just the pages you need. Don't you guys print out that whole book and send it to somebody. Just print out where it starts. It says state complaint, where that co-header is, and all of those pages, okay? I was going to number the pages, but I can't because I have to number all the book. So I just wanted to number just that right there. But anyway, if you guys have any problems, let me know. It's a real easy read. I'm not kidding. If you guys look at it, you're going to be like, they did that, they did that. Now, when you're checking off stuff, make sure you got a piece of paper to back that up, okay? Because if you read the questions in there, it'll say see attached, see attached, see attached. And then on the back page, it says evidence. And then it says all the evidence that I told you guys to put in there that says see attached. And all you guys have to do is go in and you can put the date of everything that you put in there. Like you put, it says IEPs, you put, 5/23/2019 IEP, okay? Or you put emails and then you put the date of the emails because it's all in there, but it's a list for you guys to have so that when you're sending out your stuff, you know what you're sending out. And you know, when you send it out, you keep a copy for yourself so that when the state calls you and they ask you about what you wrote, you're going to tell them, do you have my complaint? I've actually had the stupid state call me and tell me they didn't have my complaint in front of them. And I told them, I'll tell you what, I need you to go get it and then schedule this meeting again because I don't know what you want to discuss. I want you to investigate everything that I wrote from start to finish, every single one. Another time in Pennsylvania, I made them go through every single, because they were acting stupid. So I said, okay, good. You know what? I'm done. So we'll just go by number one. Let's look at number one. I want you to investigate that. And then we talked about it. Oh, yeah. It was like a 2-hour conversation because they're stupid. Yep, because they're dumb. So, okay. So I want to thank you guys for coming, and for all of you guys that are reading my book, thank you so much. If there's any questions with it, let me know. Diane, make sure you call me tomorrow after 4 or inbox me, because if I'm on it and everything's kosher, then I can give you a buzz, okay? And then seriously, if you guys don't know how to do this stuff and you're confused, the book is going to, it's just going to, and if to get to a feel of the book, I gave you guys just the thing out there, but the book has more stuff. The book has more stuff. It has more stuff than just the forms that I put out on my Facebook page, okay? So I want to thank you guys for coming, and I will see you next Thursday. I might be able to do more shows, more trainings during the summer months, only because it's, summer. So I'll at least do more videos. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I want to thank you guys again. Kisses and hugs. Thank you, Tony. You guys rock too, though. I love you guys so much. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep me posted on what you guys need and want. I tried to go in yesterday or today to send you guys what you needed. So let me know, okay? Love you all. Kisses, hugs, and squeezes. Bye.